Hi YouTube, my name is Rose, and I've never done a makeup tutorial in my life, so I'm kind of nervous or whatever. But I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I go to a Catholic school, and I actually love it there, so you pretty much learn to do makeup just because that's the only feature that you can make yourself look really good in besides your hair, which I never, not my expertise. So I've learned to take special attention to makeup. So it's like wearing a uniform. So basically, the first look I'm deciding to do today, as you can see, it's on one eye and not the other. It's basically it's a goldish base with, I'm going to use two colors. A goldish base with an orange outer corner, and then I use liquid eyeliner. And I'll show you how to do it on the other eye, but let me get close so you can see it. So that's the look, and I feel like it's really quiet, but I mean I want you guys to be able to hear me. So actually all my brushes are totally dirty, and I just realized, because I mean most of the time I can do my makeup eyeshadow wise with just my my fingers, and that's what I did today. And I mean, it's really, with these colors it's not a big deal. With a lot of other colors it can be a big deal, so you should get like really good brushes. And basically all of my brushes are from MAC, and like MAC's kind of, depending on what you consider expensive or not expensive, MAC is usually, I mean, pretty cheap for eyeshadows and stuff like that, but for brushes, like one of their, like a base brush is like $29.99, so I thought that would be kind of like expensive for, but you know, you can go to Walmart, Target, wherever you want to go and get the same thing for the same price, but you know, MAC's really nice, and it's actually like a designer store. I mean, excuse me, not designer, people that go to on runways use it. This is my colors from MAC, if you guys just want to see. I got like a palette, and these are all my different colors. So, that's just an intro. Sorry I keep leaving, this is like a really close-up thing. But, okay, so let's get started. So the color I used is L'Oreal Paris Hip, and it's called Flare, and you can find it at, this I got at Target, so I mean anywhere close. So basically I always start, this is from MAC, I always start with a base, and I should have a thick base, but this is just a kind of like shimmery, shiny one. It's called Bare Steady, and like if you don't use a base, like I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it definitely makes your eyeshadow stay on a lot longer. And so excuse me for using my fingers, like I feel really terrible about it, but I mean it does work if you try it, especially if you're only using two colors. So let me move this up a little bit. If you were using like 5 different colors, makeup colors, like of course you're going to use a lot of brushes, but today I'm just going to use my fingers. So here's the color I'm using first. It's the goldish one. Sorry if I sound like totally congested. I have a really bad cold. I'm really excited because it's my last week of school, and basically we have exams and I should be studying, but instead I'm doing my first makeup tutorial. How great am I? Okay, so there's my base. I'm gonna need a little bit more. This is a really quick one, so if you like are in the rush, like before school in the morning, like this is a really cool color to do. Okay, now I'm getting the orange. As you can see, this one right here. And I'm just gonna put it on my outer corner. And I put it on really thick at first, for a reason, because I think that in the end, if you use a big, sorry, let me just put a little more on this. If you put a big brush over it, it ends up looking better, like here. So it's kind of emphasized here. But I just take this brush and sort of, and then it's bounced out. And I promise once you put on eyeliner and mascara, it looks so much better. So the eyeliner I'm using is actually liquid, but it's gel, and I use a really thin brush from MAC. So I just get a little bit on there, and I'm not going to be able to look at the camera while I do this because it's impossible. I need to get really close up. But let me see if I can do it far away. Okay. Putting this stuff on takes a lot of practice. It took me a couple months to get this how I wanted it. Like with the swoop on the outside or however you want to do it. I mean, it took me a while because basically I've always used liquid. I mean, I've never really used anything but liquid. Sorry, I didn't even notice I was out of the camera. Pencil can at times look way too thick. And I actually don't use anything on my bottom lashes. I mean, lash line. I actually just kind of do the edge and pull it up into the corner a little bit. But I rarely do it underneath. Okay. Now I'm going to put on mascara. Okay, this mascara, I promise you, I have gotten mascara everywhere. I have gotten it from Walmart, Target, even MAC, Clinique. No matter what I have used, I finally found it at Walmart. And it's called Clean Definition Telescopic. It's by L'Oreal. It's so good. I guarantee if you use it, you will fall in love with it. My mom is not a makeup person at all, I promise you. She, if ever wears makeup, wears light makeup. And she is always like, oh, Rose, what's the best product? I promise you guys, this is the best product. And I hate my name, by the way. I hate it. Rose. I think my parents were drunk when they popped me out of there, no lie. Kind of messed up. Rose. And substitute teachers are always like, oh, that's such a nice name. Okay. Well, I actually work at a grocery store, and I was working there, and this lady comes to the line, and she goes, oh, your name's Rose. Of course, I wear a name tag. She goes, oh, your name's Rose. I was like, yes. And she was like, oh my gosh, such an old lady name. And I was like, oh, thank you, thank you. She's like, oh, you'll be old one day. That's nice. Okay. So, by the way, I'm wearing lip gloss, and it's pretty much sheer, nothing too big, but it's really good, and it's called Set, and it's Hawaii. I got it at Target. Also, if your lips are chapped or dry, I use this soft lip stuff. You can get it at Target, Walmart. I'm not too much of an expensive person. My under eye concealer is from MAC, and I have really bad allergies, so I use it all the time. I mean, I never skip a day of using this stuff. It's really good. So this is the final look. Sorry if you can still see my raccoon eyes. I didn't put too much on, or I didn't put any concealer on, but let me close my. That's the look. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and of course there'll be more videos to come. Sorry this is so long. I didn't even realize it was this long. But thanks, guys. Bye.